Hello and welcome. In this video lecture, we will be understanding file handling in C. Now, before handling the files, we should first start with that why we need files. Okay. Why files? So, whenever a program terminates, the entire data which is in the program is lost. Right? You must have seen whenever you execute a program, generally what I say that you keep the screenshot or what. Now, once the program is terminated, the data is lost. Now, storing in a file will preserve your data if the program terminates. Okay. So our first point is why files? To preserve data. This is the first thing. Now if you have to enter a large number of data, suppose I have made any program in which it requires large number of input, then it will also take time to enter them one by one. Suppose there are only one or two inputs, and if there are 100 of inputs that you need to feed into your program, then 100 times you need to write it and press the enter. So for that purpose also we can write a file containing all the data, and we can easily access the content of the file using few commands in C, right, rather than inputting it. So our second point in why files is to let's say to hold the data, or you can say to enter the data. Enter large number of data. This is what the reason we need to handle files. Now you can move easily data from one system to another system, from one computer to another computer without changing when you keep the data in a file. So you need the files for movement of data. Okay, this is I think it's not a bit clear. This was written why files. Okay. Now we have discussed why files, or what is the requirement of files. Now there is a point which should be kept in mind: types of files. Now when I say that files which we are dealing for preserving the data of the program, to enter the large number of data as an input, and for the movement of data around, then what are the files which we are going to deal in case of C programming? So these are two categories. First one is known as your text file, T-E-X-T, text file, and second one is your binary file. Okay. Now we will look both of the file type in with some of the points. Now text files are normal files, and their extension will be txt. I think you must have seen while saving it, right? So you can simply create the text file using a simple text editor like Notepad you must have used. Okay, you can create it. Now when you open these files, you'll see that the content within the file is a plain text. When I say plain text, that means there will be no decoratives, there will be no kind of other things like bullets, or you won't have any kind of different fonts, styles and other decorative things. You will have simple plain English text and you can easily add it. Okay, it is easy to edit the text file which contains the data, and this type of data, the file is easy to edit. Now because it is easy to edit, that means it will take a minimum effort to maintain it, easily readable. But then something is very you can say open thing, then it will be least secure. Okay, so we can see that it provides least security, right? .txt is the extension we can make through Notepad. It's a plain text, it is easy to edit and maintain and read. Okay, you can here edit, read, maintain. And if something is least secure, if something is easily readable, then it is least secure and takes bigger storage space. Bigger storage space, right? This is what the properties associated with text files. Now when we talk about the binary files, so the binary files mostly the .bin extension files. Okay, the extension will be .bin in your computer, you must have seen. Instead of storing data in plain text, they store the data in the binary form. Okay, plain in respective, I will write in parallel to this plain text. Here the data will be stored in binary form. Binary form. These are differentiations if it will be asked, so you can differentiate here on the point of, in case of text file it was plain text, in case of binary files it is binary form. When I say binary form, that means data will be in form of zeros and ones. Okay, they can hold higher amount of data. Now when I say higher amount of data, when I say higher amount of data, that means they can hold that much data. Okay, that means it's not bigger size of the file, it's more amount of data which can be kept in the same size of file. Okay, so but they are in contrary to our third point with the text file, but they are not easily readable, not easily readable. Okay, why it is not easily readable? Because if something is written in the form of zeros and ones, then for us it is not easily readable. Machine can read. Okay, so if it is not easily readable by the human, that means it provides better security, provides better security than the text file. Now it's not that it is permanently or fully secure, provides better security than our text files. Okay, now when I say text files, that means I'm talking about here txt extension or plain text file, right? So this is the differentiation, .bin extension mostly. Okay, and these are this txt is also extension. Please do remember that. This is what we had a discussion over, that why we need files in a C program, and what could be the types of files that we can deal with. In the next video, we will be looking at what are the working of the files, how do we handle the files, or what are the different operations on file. Till then, thank you so much.